In early January 2026, Forbes reported that Elon Musk had reached an estimated net worth of $722 billion, making him the richest person on the planet by a remarkably wide margin. Most of that staggering wealth isn't cash, it's tied up in stock holdings in companies like Tesla and SpaceX. But if it were liquid, the scale of what he could buy becomes almost surreal. With a fortune rivaling the GDPs of small countries and the valuations of whole industries, the question becomes, what could someone worth this much technically purchase? Think beyond yachts and private jets. With $722 billion, Musk could theoretically buy the entirety of residential real estate in some U.S. areas, such as all homes in San Diego County or even all 781 residences in the entire state of Hawaii. He could even cover all residential properties in Maryland, including suburbs and coastal estates, with change to spare. In a typical year, Americans buy tens of millions of new cars. Musk's fortune could cover the cost of every single one of them in a given year, but automotive depreciation means this purchase would quickly shrink in value once the cars hit the road. While no sovereign state can legally be bought and sold, Musk's net worth approaches the annual GDP of Switzerland, which hovers near $900 billion. Having wealth on this scale makes his personal fortune comparable to the economic output of a mid-sized advanced nation. In perhaps the most ironic twist, someone whose career has pushed electric vehicles and renewable energy could theoretically acquire the largest traditional oil producers in the US together. ExxonMobil, Chevron, and ConocoPhillips are worth a massive sum, but collectively, they could fall within Musk's reach if he chose to buy them. The combined valuation of the MLB, NBA, NFL, and NHL is roughly $434 billion. Musk could purchase every franchise in all four major leagues and still have nearly $300 billion left over, enough to fund other massive undertakings. A fortune that redefines rich, even though it's almost impossible to spend wealth of this size in such straightforward ways, and that's ignoring taxes, antitrust laws, liquidity issues, and fairness. These hypothetical purchases help illustrate just how large Musk's fortune has grown. Musk became the first person ever worth $600 billion, then surpassed $700 billion later in 2025. According to Bloomberg and Forbes estimates, most of that wealth is tied up in his stakes in Tesla and SpaceX. Meaning he couldn't simply write a check for these purchases without massive liquidation or restructuring, and those moves would themselves affect his net worth. Sports fans, this one's for you. The combined value of the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, and the NHL is roughly $434 billion. Musk could buy every team, in every league, and still have nearly $300 billion left over. That's not owning a team, that's owning the entire game. Elon Musk's net worth is approaching the annual GDP of Switzerland, one of the world's richest and most stable economies. That means one individual now holds wealth comparable to what millions of people produce in a year. At that level, money stops being about luxury, and starts being about power, influence, and responsibility. Now, realistically, Elon Musk can't, and probably wouldn't, buy most of these things. His wealth is tied to stock. Selling that much would change markets, crash prices, and rewrite his own net worth. But these thought experiments reveal something important. In the modern world, individual fortunes are reaching sizes once reserved for entire nations.